Good morning. I'm Dan Kirksey. I'm half of the Kirksey team, Dan and Carol Kirksey. This morning I wanted to talk to you about something that not a lot of people know exists, and it is a way to invest in rental properties and hold the title and the value within your 401k. First off, let's look at why someone would want to do that. If you have a 401k, you're probably not real thrilled with the performance behind it lately. The interest rates that have been being paid by the people who hold that money have been somewhere less than 1% for quite a while. The stock market impact on the typical 401k has been just brutal for the last several years. So a lot of people don't know you can do this, but you can actually buy a rental property with the 401k money with no penalties because the property actually is held, it's titled to the 401k. I'll give you an example. So we'll go back 7 years. In 2009, Carol and I decided that our retirement funds were basically laying stagnant. They were doing nothing. And in a world where the cost of living continues to go up, money that is doing nothing is actually going down. So we decided, we've been in the real estate business for many years, we have a pretty good understanding of real estate, we decided we would start buying some properties. Okay, so our story goes like this. We had approximately $600,000 in the 401k. $600,000 worth of, actually it wasn't a 401k at that point. It was in retirement funds. We rolled it into a 401k later. So basically we bought 6 small rental properties. Yeah, we bought 6 small rental properties in a period of time, 2009 to early 2010, probably over a 12-month period. We had an average buy-in on those properties of somewhere around $90,000. So they had a rental value after rehab, to which probably we had an average buy-in after rehab of maybe 120. So they had a rental value back then of about $1,100 a month. These were 3-bedroom, 1-bath homes. So $1,100 a month income coming from these properties. So if you look at that and you say, well, we took a 401k plan, it had $600,000 in it. The $600,000 is still in the 401k, it's just in the form of titles. Now, a stagnant 401k, that quick, turned around and started delivering us $1,100 gross per property per month. I'm sure you can understand that's considerable improvement. If a stock fund manager was to get you that kind of a return, they would be the most popular stock fund manager in the world. Everyone would be flocking to him. They'd be calling him a genius. So what happens here is the money from the rent that does not go to you. It goes back into the 401k plan. If you're over age 60, it's a 59 and a half, I think. If you're over age 59 and a half, you could draw money out equal to those rents if you chose to. You would at that point have to pay tax on it, but you would not pay a penalty. So what our plan, we decided we would just let it reaccumulate, and then every time it accumulated to the point where it would buy another house, we would go ahead and buy another house. So since that period of time, since it started, rents have increased. We've had very, very good relationships with our tenants. We have had very few vacancies. Expenses, air conditioning, things like that we needed to do the property, that money comes out of the 401k plan, does not come out of our pocket personally. And so basically in that period of time to now, we bought, we bought 2 more properties. We just now, today, are closing one. Some people will look back and go, yeah, well, anybody that bought property in 2009 made money on it by 2016. And that's a very true statement. But that's looking at appreciation. When you buy properties in a 401k, your primary return is your rental income. That is primary. So if the market goes up and down, which it does very predictably, your value does not impact you. Now, in 2018, another 2 years from now, we feel that we will be at the peak of the market again. If Carol and I chose, we could liquidate all 8 of those houses. We could have the money to go back into the 401k, no tax consequences, just money just goes back in. We could wait till, say, 2022 to where the market bottoms out again, and we could reinvest and probably double or triple our investment. So anyway, if you're interested in taking your 401k, your underperformer in most cases, and turning it into a real winner, give us a call. We'll sit down, we'll show you what we did. This is not a fund we've put together. This is not a group of accountants and pension fund people. This is just Dan and Carol Kirksey saying this worked for us. We'll be glad to show you how it can work for you. So, interested? Give us a call. 909-437-7202. Again, 909-437-7202. Thank you very much.